What's up, everyone? Welcome to the September 2nd edition of FanDuel Tournament Plays presented by PrizePicks. I'm your host, Adam Scherer. You can follow me on Twitter at ShipMyMoneyDFS. And as a reminder, use the code AWESOMO when you sign up and make a deposit to PrizePicks. You'll receive one free month of Stokastic Plus Platinum. You'll also receive a 100% deposit bonus up to $100 on that first deposit. We have a 13-game MLB slate tonight. And as usual, we're going to take a look at 3 of the top tournament stacks and 3 of the top tournament pitchers using the top stacks tool and the top pitchers tool on the Stokastic.com website. Starting with the top stacks, number 3, the Milwaukee Brewers are taking on Zach Davies tonight in Arizona. The Brewers are projected for 5% ownership with a 6% chance of being the top scoring stack. Milwaukee's active roster has a 102 WRC plus and 177 ISO. They're likely to be without Christian Yelich tonight, which does make them a bit weaker, but still a pretty solid spot against Davies, who has only struck out 17.8% of hitters with a 4.48 xFIP while allowing 1.25 home runs per 9 innings so far this season. Number 2, the New York Mets are taking on Josiah Gray tonight in New York. They are projected for 5% ownership with a 6% chance of being the top scoring stack. Gray has plenty of strikeout upside, but he's also been extremely home run prone this year, especially against left-handed hitters. Overall, he has struck out 26.3% of hitters, but he's also allowed 2.34 home runs per 9 innings and has a 4.29 xFIP. The Mets active roster has a 113 WRC plus and 169 ISO. They also have a lot of left-handed power that can take advantage of Gray. Number 1, the St. Louis Cardinals taking on Adrian Sampson tonight in St. Louis, projected for 5% ownership with about a 6% chance of being the top scoring stack. The Cardinals active roster has a 116 WRC plus and 175 ISO. Sampson has struck out 17.3% of hitters with a 4.48 xFIP while allowing 1.05 home runs per 9 innings so far this season. He has actually had more issues with right-handed power than left-handed power, so it makes Paul Goldschmidt, Nolan Arenado, Tyler O'Neill, Albert Pujols stand out in particular. Now, before we move on to the top 3 tournament pitchers, we do have a new promo code for viewers of these videos. That promo code is ADAMMLB. You can see it at the top of the screen. Use it. Get 50% off Stokastic Plus weekly. This offer is available for new users only, but if you haven't already signed up for Stokastic Plus, you'll get access to behind the paywall data, including the top stacks tool and the top pitchers tool that I reference in these videos. So again, that's promo code ADAMMLB. Use it and get 50% off Stokastic Plus weekly. Now, taking a look at the top 3 tournament pitchers, number 3, Alex Cobb, $8,900, taking on the Philadelphia Phillies tonight in San Francisco. The Phillies active roster has a 100 WRC plus and 24% strikeout percentage. Cobb has been very good this year, striking out 24.5% of hitters with a 2.85 xFIP. He is projected for 6% ownership with a 5% chance of being the top scoring pitcher and 3% chance of being the top value pitcher. Number 2, Luis Castillo taking on the Cleveland Guardians tonight in Cleveland. He's only projected for 2% ownership with a 6% chance of being the top scoring pitcher. He's $10,800, so it's an opportunity to pay up to be contrarian. It's also a difficult strikeout matchup as Cleveland's active roster has only struck out 17.6% of the time, but Castillo enters this game with a 27.2% strikeout percentage and 3.19 xFIP. He's a very talented pitcher that we can get at next to no ownership. And number 1, Sandy Alcantara, 9% projected ownership, 6% chance of being the top scoring pitcher at $10,400. He's taking on the Atlanta Braves. Alcantara has struck out 23.2% of hitters with a 3.36 xFIP so far this season, but he's also very likely to go deep into games as he pitches more innings than anybody. That's particularly valuable on FanDuel where you do get the quality start bonus. The Braves active roster has a 113 WRC plus, but they also have a 23.7% strikeout percentage. So to recap, the top 3 tournament stacks: number 3, the Milwaukee Brewers; number 2, the New York Mets; number 1, the St. Louis Cardinals. The top 3 tournament pitchers: number 3, Alex Cobb; number 2, Luis Castillo; and number 1, Sandy Alcantara.